Does it say?
It just says meeting is being live streamed.
Okay, maybe I'm still waiting for that thing to be, yes, now we are.
Oh yeah, I see it. It says live now.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Aki. I'm a certified facilitator of the Work of Byron Katie, and I'm with Sagar.
Yeah, hello, Aki. And we're going to talk about a course we're giving through ITW. It's called Being Stuck in Your Old Patterns and how to come out of that stuck place.
Yeah. So I was thinking we can talk about our intention of the course.
Yeah. Well, my intention is to take people as deep as possible, to go inside, to find out first the place that you're stuck, and then to take a look at the thoughts that would keep you in that place, using the work to come out of it. And my intention is to hold you there and to hold me there, and not until I really get a clarity of what it is that I do that keeps me repeating this pattern in my life. Because if you're doing it in one place, you have to be doing it in a lot of places. But we're going to pick one place and really explore it deeply. You know, and yeah, that's where I go with that. And for you?
Oh yes, my intention is the same, and also I was thinking this course is for the people who already know the work of Byron Katie and have done the work and seen the power of the work, and yet, you know, for those people who always have kind of like same pattern, repeating reaction to certain things. And I was thinking we can go deep with that belief that keeps us in the same pattern for years. And yeah, so this is for me too. I have this same repeating pattern. So yeah, I'm excited to do that with people. Yeah, and you're just talking about your repeating pattern. You want to talk a little bit more about it?
Yeah, well, my repeating pattern is to think that I can't do something, you know, and be successful at it. So I have a lot of, I become stuck in that thought process, you know, and I think, and I also have the feeling, oh, why can they do it and why can't I? You know, and I listen to people and I understand how they do it. And yet I'm still, when it comes for me, for myself to do it, I find I'm insecure. I believe my thoughts about it, and that leaves me stuck. And I keep repeating that pattern. And even when I break out of it, I come back and am stuck in it, you know, and I haven't really let it go. And that's why I like giving this course now, because we can look at what it is and to really go deep in the work and have it let go of us. And even if it doesn't let go of us, at least we have explored it and we're open to a new possibility.
Yeah, that sounds familiar to me, that pattern. And as I was listening to you, I was thinking about my friend. She opened up her bakery shop last year, and in July she didn't have anything. You know, she didn't have money to open the store. She didn't have a store, but she was saying in September I'm going to open a store in Tokyo, and she wasn't even in Tokyo. She didn't have an apartment, but she was so sure. And she came and she found a good deal, and she really did open the store in September. And I asked her, what was your belief? And she said, well, I thought it's possible.
Yes.
And the
And that,
difference between me and her, I feel like, is that belief. Like, I believe it's not possible for me.
yeah. And that's what I have also. I was talking about my friend, like he never has a doubt that that it's going to be difficult, that he's not going to succeed. He just does it. And the beauty of it is if it succeeds, he's really happy. If it doesn't succeed, he's fine with it, but he has there's no thought that I can't do it or that it won't take place. And what he was telling me, which was really beautiful, is that the worst can happen is that I get some lesson about what I was doing. So that's the beauty of the work, because the worst that can happen is what you're thinking and believing. So I was just going to say, you're always a success.
Yeah, I
My
can see that. I can see that because I'm believing this is not going to work for me. I'm successful, with that belief.
Right. Exactly right. So, yeah, so if you people want to join us, we're going to start on the 30th in
This
maybe
month.
I'll be like you'll add a link in the chat
Yes.
that you can see how to sign up if it sounds interesting to you.
Yes.
And just for this live cast, we're just talking about what we're going to do, but in the course itself, we're not going to talk about. We're going to really have an internal experience. So it's not a discussion, it's really an exploration of your inner world and how you maintain suffering, through your thinking.
Yeah, my intention is to invite everyone to go deep with the belief, just like you said, where it started, why we need to keep the thought. We believed we need to keep the thought, and why we're so afraid of let go the thought. And in the question 3, we can see that. And when we find the reason and understand ourselves, then I think belief leaves us. So yeah.
And that could also mean going back into history and childhood and see what your family conditioning was that actually you believed and you take through your life. And it was beautiful. I was reading someplace, it's like if you let go of that belief, not only do you betray yourself, you betray your family and their history.
Yeah. I was just talking with my friend yesterday about my family, and I have a tendency of trying to stay as a little child. I was noticing that tendency, and I was wondering why is that. And then and then we found out that I have a belief I should stay as a little cute Aki so that they don't attack me. And that I don't need it anymore.
And that also triggers something in me as well. So my mother wanted me to be a certain way. And to break out of that, I left my family, but still I kept that thought form with me in other situations. So even though I left the family and moved away, and you still take you with you and those thoughts. So
Yeah.
look at that and go maybe into and see where we go with it. It could be we go back into childhood, and like when the first time was that you had this stuck pattern, and to experience that and experience the situation.
I did the work around my family, and I noticed that I still wanted their approval and love, even though I'm doing something totally opposite from what they want me to do. And yet, I left them physically, but I still was clinging onto them, their love, even though I'm doing something different. And now, because, thanks to the work, I can see that it is natural that they don't approve of me because I'm doing something opposite. And that is okay. And I feel much freer with the realization.
Yeah, so in the course, you're going to have a lot of realizations. Doesn't mean anything would change, but you'll wake up to what keeps you stuck, and that itself is already letting go of an old pattern, an old stuck place. Because I notice as I do the work every day, and I just notice things change. Without me changing them. I'm doing it differently. I wanted to call somebody. I didn't really want to talk to them. And then suddenly I found myself, okay, I do want to talk to them because their name keeps appearing. So I called them up and we had a very nice conversation. Even though I spent about a month thinking I should call them, but I don't want to. I'm going to go back into my movie with them. I don't want to be in that movie. And
Yeah.
the movie left me. The story left me while I was in the conversation with them.
Mm.
So.
So what you're saying is that you had a movie before and you didn't want to talk to that person, but because you were doing the work, inquiry around something else, somehow that movie left, and you just
Right.
feel like, oh, I can talk to him.
Right. Without having to be somebody or just to be myself. I didn't have to be or even agree with him or understand him or anything. It was really beautiful.
Wow.
It was just like, that's him and that's fine.
That's amazing. Yeah, I experienced that when I do the work. My belief around my identity, who I am, leave, and I become different person every time I do the work. So maybe that's what you get in the course too.
Yes, so it'd be lovely to have you join us, and also other people as they share their own experiences. That also triggers you to find an experience similar in which you were stuck, and you can find your freedom in that just from listening to other participants.
Yes, and we have a lot of experience ourselves, and we can share our experience too, and we can do the inquiry together. So take advantage of us.
Yeah.
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 So the course is going to be 90 minutes course, and it's 6 times. So we are going to start from April 30th, and every week we'll meet every Saturday. And the course starts from 5 a.m. California time. And that is your 1 p.m. Amsterdam.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, for me, it's 9 p.m. So I'm in Japan. And so I think this course is for most people, like if you're in Asia or Europe or even the States. It's a little early for Californian people, but you guys can join us.
Yeah, I have it at 2:00 here.
2:00. Okay.
In Europe.
Yeah, and it's Saturdays. So
Right.
mhm. And yeah, so to find the course, I will attach the link in the comment. And also you can go to thework.com. And if you look for event with certified facilitators, you can find us in there and join.
And if you have a question or something, you can always either put it in the comment or send it to, do you want to use your email, Aki, or my email?
Yeah. We can put it in here.
We'll put that in.
Yeah. So we're
Okay.
looking forward to having you in the course.
Okay. So
Okay.
hope to see you there. Bye.
Bye.